fella, yo. Waiting for my day to come. Just give me the.
Yeah, I am hungry. I would go for some Subway, but Jared out here giving niggas footlongs. But anyway, back again, another great episode of Artificial Ignorance. How y'all people doing? How your people doing? What's good, Mike? How you doing? Anyway, I really appreciate you tuning into this great episode, baby. You know, I'm back. I'm back on my shit again. Anyway, I want you to shout out to all the people that's been showing me love. I caught like a little bit of a riff last episode. Oh, what went on, the XY episode. Make sure y'all go check that out. Yeah, a couple of people had a couple of responses. It was a really entertaining episode. A lot of people related to it, and I got a lot of great feedback and all that. So a couple things happened, but we gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like we not gonna let negativity bring us down. Cause when I say it, Eddie Facts is the future. I really mean it. Also, don't forget to hit me up on my Snapchat, people, at Eddie Kane Jr. That's EDDY KANEJR. You know what I'm saying? People don't get the reference. Eddie Kane is from the 5 Heartbeats. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop asking like, well, where you get it? Is your last name Kane? No, it's from the 5 Heartbeats. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Yeah, that's where I got the name from, people. You know what I'm saying? If Eddie Kane, you really out there, please don't sue me. I don't know if the shit's real or not. But also don't forget that my Twitter and my IG at EddieFacts, EDDIE_facts. EDDIE_facts. That's with 2 Z's. Y'all niggas better not sleep on nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here getting it, baby. For real. I got another great episode for you guys today. Got my man Ty with me today. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, doing good. Thanks for
got my man Randy P.
What's good with you?
Yeah, unfortunately. Anyway, we having a hip hop discussion. Another great hip hop discussion with you guys today. Basically, I don't know if you guys listened to the last one that I did before, but basically I bring 2 people with me today, and like we just really debate on different topics, different discussions, things that's going on, current events, past events, opinions and stuff like that, things of that nature, and we just let it fly. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing scripted around here. Ain't nothing. We just regular talk, conversation. Things get debate. Things get the debate gets a little bit hot. It may get a little bit heated in here, but it's all for great debate. I say that all the time because people. Some things get said and some people think like, oh, was you really mad? Like, nah, man, we just having a debate. It's just niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas talk shit. Niggas gonna talk their shit. But the first topic I'm gonna get into is the NWA movie. Did you brother see that?
Yeah, I saw that joint a couple days ago actually.
Well, what are your opinions about the movie? Like, how do you feel about the movie and all?
I think it came out at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
I think with all the police brutality and everything that's going on in the black community today, it just the release date it felt perfect. Like NWA was going through police brutality and fuck the police and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it just really fit this era too. It's a really relevant film, and I think that it's the film of a generation. So
Randy P, your opinion on the film?
I feel like from the movie perspective, like they did a joint perfectly. Like when you do a movie like this, like you gotta have the people who are actually involved in like that you're basing this movie off of involved in the entire project. And Q directed it, or produced it, whatever, right? So like I feel like everything that they did just seemed so perfect. Like they fit everybody's character was just perfectly scripted. Like it was really good. I didn't see anything wrong with it except for like the beginning scene with the Eazy-E hat thing. But other than that,
what was the Eazy-E hat thing?
Like the White Sox hat that he had on.
Yeah.
Like they said it was in '86, but that logo didn't like come into the MLB until '91. So that was
you get real technical.
Well, I'm just saying. That was literally the only thing.
I agree with you guys. I think the movie was really dope. I stayed interested the whole time. It was things that I thought I knew everything. I did some points that were made that I didn't even know about. Like I didn't know about a couple of things I didn't know. I didn't know about the whole. I didn't know Jerry Heller. Like at the end of the movie where like Eazy fires Jerry Heller. I didn't know that. I didn't. I don't give you guys a spoiler alert. It's a biopic, so it's not. It happened, so it's no spoiler alerts.
Hashtag biopic.
Yeah, hashtag biopic. You know what I'm saying? I pronounce what I want to pronounce. But but yeah, it was a couple things that it just kind of took me back. Like wow, like I know like Ice Cube was people knew Ice Cube as the guy who wrote the rhymes, but I didn't know Ice Cube was so instrumental in everybody's like rhyme flow and everything. And I really thought it was a dope movie. What's some parts that you guys liked about it?
From a director standpoint, because this is what I want to do, and like I really liked F. Gary Gray's shots in the film, particularly shots that show racial tension, like the scene in Detroit when they was in Detroit and they did fuck the police, and you see the blacks on top, like basically praising the song and standing by the movement, and you see the whites and the cops basically beating up the like trying to get to the NWA because they hate the song, like so certain shots like that, and one shot where it showed a Crip and Blood bandana really focused in on during the Rodney King the LA riots and all that, so that really showed like strength in the black community, and like even though we might have our differences, we'll always stand up for one another at the end of the day. And I really loved Corey Hawkins' portrayal as Dr. Dre. I felt like that was the most challenging role. And everybody, like Randy said, fit the cast perfectly. The portrayal of Suge Knight was way better than the portrayal of Notorious. I felt like he really had a really strong presence in the film. And yeah, that's it.
Because in the Notorious film, he's gonna put a strap out. Like I didn't really like that guy anyway. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was an Adamic suit. Randy, was any scenes that you like specifically?
One of my favorite ones is probably the one when Dre had Tupac in the studio and he came out and saw Suge had everybody, just like acting foolish, like up in that joint. He's saying, "Yo, my name's on the wall. Like I helped build this, and y'all running around acting like niggas, doing this shit. Like I don't know. It's like the passion that he had in that joint. I fuck with it. I thought it was tough, and then like, I just feel like whoever like actually like did the casting for this movie, like they fit. Like everyone looks kind of like the person that they're portrayed to be, which is a big part of the movie for me, because you can have people that sort of resemble them, but like look at the Aaliyah movie.
Yeah,
that joint was trash.
Oh my god,
these niggas had R. Kelly looking.
Yeah, I thought that was DMX.
You had to get the casting perfect like they did for the TLC movie.
Yeah,
they got them perfect with that one.
Yeah, even in the TLC movie, they had a Ciroc bottle in the back. I'm just like, was Diddy eating for that long off that? Like, I didn't know.
Another thing I liked about it was that Cube's son was actually a better actor than I thought he was gonna be. Like I didn't think that he. All right, he looked like him, but I didn't know that he could act like that. But I thought that was one of the surprise things that I came away from the movie with. I was like, damn, he actually has a chance to do more roles in other movies now. I think because of that.
Yeah, I thought Cube and they look exactly alike.
Yeah,
it's scary. Like it was a picture of them sitting like next to each other. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, he sounds like him too.
Yeah,
like especially when he was rapping.
Yeah,
like one of the things that I kind of didn't like about the movie was that even though certain actors were lip singing, like Eazy-E was lip singing, but you could tell like his mouth wasn't matching the words. But I could also tell that Cube's son was actually rhyming, like actually saying his father's rhyme. So that was a plus on that end.
I also noticed that, let me go to my favorite part. My favorite part when they played No Vaseline. And everybody was in there just wow, like, oh my, the girls in the back. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, oh my, they ain't clown. And DJ Yell, the dude that played DJ Yell, he was like, yeah, that shit was hot. Like, that shit was fire. You couldn't even knock that. The things that I kind of thought were left out was randomly in the story were the Dr. Dre versus Eazy, like the diss tracks that they made, like Dre Day and real
motherfucking G's.
Yeah, like real motherfucking G's. They left that out, and I know like it's not
powerful as No Vaseline.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure people know that No Vaseline was probably one of the highest diss tracks, top 5 ever made. But it was like I kind of thought that was weird. It was kind of like, hey, I understand like why y'all left it out. You know, maybe like they don't want to like, you know, Dr. Dre saying all these negative things and you know what I'm saying, and or like Easy saying negative things about it. It's an NWA movie as a whole. Even though I felt like, you know, I feel like they should have kind of alluded to that. You know what I mean? Like at least brought it up somewhat. Going back to what you said about the Suge thing. Like I think he really sold that. I think he really did sell that. Like I was talking this question, this random. Who do you think is a scarier person, Suge Knight or 50 Cent?
Suge Knight. Because 51 beat you up for taking his pockets.
No, I just think it's kind of close because like Suge the type of like Suge would do some foul stuff. But the reason I say it's kind of close to 50, like 50 the type of dude that been like, if you do something to him, like he's the type to like find where you live at and find your family and tie them all up and stuff like that, or like he'll go to he'll find where your daughter goes to high school at and just be there like on prom day, just sitting back in the corner waiting, like you do stuff like that, or like he does shit internally, like it's just to fuck with you. Like he find your insecurities, like the one girl you ever loved in your life. You get off a long day of work, you about to cut on Netflix, and it's a video of him fucking her. Like if you got insecurities out there, 50 gonna find it and just capitalize on it. He gonna destroy that shit. Mike's making faces.
I don't know, cause you can't fuck with Suge. This man ran over 2 niggas in a car and then backed up and ran over him again. Like,
no, he said that it was an accident. He was legally blind. Maybe.
You don't fuck with a nigga like that.
Yeah, I see that. Y'all hear about that video that he did about like on the old Jimmy Kimmel show and talked about like, yeah, we don't shoot people anymore.
We
like
inject them.
Yeah, we inject them with blood. I was just like, my God. Like y'all probably right. You should. Y'all probably still got that. Also, like being a debate, the whole I was talking about the Ice Cube thing. When like going back to this movie, I listen to a lot of old Ice Cube records, and like, where do you like when ranking like rappers, like people go through like the different albums or the different different songs that hit. When people go by hit records or even album sales and stuff like that. Since Ice Cube was so instrumental in like a lot of NWA success, do people like did that like rank Cube on a higher ranking, or because of like the since he was so instrumental with the rhyme, like writing the rhymes and like writing Easy rhymes and writing Dre's rhymes, is he high on the totem pole? Do you guys think so?
Yeah, because that's writing like you writing everybody's rhymes like.
And that's hard to do.
That's real hard to do. It's basically being like the rapping version of Neo. Like you writing everybody's lyrics. Like and then you have to make it sound like fit them.
Mm-hmm.
Like bar for bar, you have to make it their own style. So for him to do that, yeah, that definitely put him higher.
Yeah, I'll say not only like just cause he's writing everyone's rhymes, but it's like they're one of the biggest, most influential groups like in hip hop like of all time. Mm-hmm. So it's like if one man was able to do like what 75% of this, like that puts him just up there with all the legends that people talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Like this man is talented as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can never knock that.
Mm-hmm. Do you rank Easy lower because of supposedly like Easy, like Ice Cube wrote most of Eazy's rhymes? Do you rank? How do you? Is Easy considered like alone? Is he considered a legend? You guys?
Lyrically, yeah, he at the bottom, but impact wise,
yeah,
he's like high.
I feel like Easy was more of like the superstar instead of like how Cube was the basically the glue that like held everything together. Eazy-E was like the forefront where people recognized him more. He was the one that you put on the like out in public, be like, yo, Eazy-E.
Like he said in the film, publicity.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Pulling out guns on Yo MTV raps and all that. Like he was the main character. Like, the protagonist of the group.
Yeah. So like just off that alone, he's just considered in the legendary status. Respect.
And you also he did discover Bone Thugs and Harmony. So
yeah.
I wish they would have had a bigger role in the movie, to be honest.
Yeah, you kind of feel like they kind of like skated around that a little bit.
They just showed the tape, the Bone Thugs tape at the end. Like,
yeah, but people even notice like the movie was 2 hours and 27 minutes long.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, I think Ice Cube said in the interview like you can make 3 NWA, you know, movies. I also thought that I also thought that Snoop should have had a bigger role. Of course, like I feel like he, you know, they should have put more of like Snoop's success with Death Row or Snoop's success after.
And DOC had more time.
Yeah.
Snoop. Like, you know, not many people know the DOC. So, you know, maybe Snoop should have got a little bit more.
A little bit more
screen time. A little bit more.
Respect. Another topic that I want to bring up, I guess is a segue going back to, you know, the NWA thing. It was a topic that was on Twitter about, you know, I think a couple females kind of felt a certain type of way about, you know, the whole NWA depiction of the NWA movie. Of course, D. Barnes and other people that were involved back in those days, they, you know, people spoke out and they said they didn't like NWA because, like if you listen to a lot of their lyrics, they're very misogynistic and they're very disrespectful towards, you know, their hate towards women. You know, and one, I think a couple people said that, like, you know, we can commend NWA for their, you know, basically for their bravery to speaking out against police brutality and be the only rap group that, you know, really do that at that time. But as far as like you listen back to the lyrics about saying bitches, hoes, sluts, they don't give a fuck, and you know, basically these lyrics are were very offensive. Like it was the norm back then, but it's considered now. We talk about
they called flack back then for that too. Like that was one of the
Dolores Tucker.
Yeah, Dolores Tucker. Yeah,
that was one of the things against them back then too. Like I feel like, you know, no matter what time period it is, they're always gonna get, you know, that's always gonna be a big thing. But
like they speaking, you talking about like misogyny and rap, like they speaking the truth. Like it's a certain track on Straight Outta Compton called "I Ain't the One," which basically is trying to say women are gold diggers and they will use you, and it's true. Like
you saw that scene in the hotel room with Felicia.
Yeah.
like shit like that happening to them all the time. So they speaking on what's happening in their community. They can also speak what's happening, you know, in their real life.
Okay.
Like, real shit's happening.
Playing devil's advocate, do you think that it's right for a man to call a bitch a female a bitch or a girl a slut? Do you think it's okay? That's kind of, you know, really being judgmental towards women because of her, you know, her decisions to make with people, like you're really judging them and like shaming them and quote slut shaming.
It's not you shouldn't do it, but I mean, it's hip hop. Personally, I feel like you shouldn't, you know, just call every woman a bitch or a hoe. Like, you know, in songs, I feel like it's not that big of a deal. Like, unless you're like going out and saying every woman is a bitch, every woman is a hoe. Like, I don't think anyone's done that. Be like, every bitch I meet is a hoe. Like, no one's doing that.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know.
Some rappers do, but I feel what you're saying.
like certain tracks, they do respect women. And certain tracks, they just like a bitch is a bitch. And like Tupac said, sometimes they don't just say bitches as in women. They talk about bitch niggas too. So, you know, men can be bitches and hoes too. It's just what you hear on certain tracks, like I Ain't the One, where he talking about specifically women. You know, so like, or they'll say, you know, the bitch ass cops, like, you know, that word is just, everybody take it the wrong way just because of the definitions of female. So they think every time they use it, they talk about females, but they can use it to talk about somebody they just don't like.
Yeah. Feminism Twitter probably won't like that.
Shea butter.
Shea butter Twitter, man, not gonna really feel that. But my opinion on the whole topic, like as far as like misogyny and hip hop, it's okay. Like if women that feel a certain type of way about, you know, certain lyrics being aimed towards women and calling them names and stuff like that, if you feel offended by that, then okay, I can't tell you what to be offended by. Even though I agree with you guys, the points that you're making, but if you're offended by that, I can't knock you for that. But my thing is that, you know, she pointed out NWA. Well, I think you need to point out other rappers who are misogynistic. You know, they have those disrespectful lyrics and, You know, everything be fair across the board. Don't just pick a certain artist that you feel is, you know, certain people like, oh yeah, when your favorite rapper does it, it's okay. That's one thing I just never really agree with it. And I was having a discussion with this one girl, and she was like, well, I'm a big Jay-Z fan. Jay-Z back in like 96, 97, 98. And I was like, if you listen to a lot of Jay-Z's lyrics, like, you could say they're misogynistic. Like on Big Pimpin', I thug them, fuck them, love them, leave them, because I don't fucking need them. Like, that.
Or like, sometimes women can be like hypocrites, and like, I'm not trying to stir any fire, but like, let's say if it's a certain track, like, Biggie did Me and My Bitch, but he wasn't using it negatively. He was just like, this my girl, like, this my queen, like, she my ride or die. And like, I'm pretty sure a woman would hear that and be like, hey, that's me, I'm for that for my man or whatever. Like, so sometimes they can just be emotional hypocrites. They hear something and they just like, oh man, you talking bad about me, but like sometimes they just use it positively too, just like that Biggie song. So
yeah, Biggie was really like bigging up his girl, and like she's really down for me. But it's all about who you take it. It's all about, you know, what you ask for. Do you think that, you know, since more people are more conscious about, I think the world now is changing, and like people are more conscious about, you know, women's feelings, and as far as like, you know, feminism becoming like in 2015, you think rappers should change that? Do you think rappers should, you know, kind of calm down on that, or do you just kind of feel the same way? Well, just, you know, that's how you feel. That's how you feel.
If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. That's how I feel.
You shouldn't change who you are. Like, if you loving women right now, then go for it. Like, or if you don't, then like, if you hate them right now, then speak your mind. And like, even LL with all his I Need Love and all these tracks, he was misogynist too. So it's like every rapper is misogynist. Like every rapper is gonna make love tracks about women, and they're gonna make tracks where they like, I hate you. Like some Kim Eminem type stuff. So like, you know, they artists, they go through stuff. Nobody perfect.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's just expression. You know what I'm saying? Or people see that as expression. You know, but that's my point. Just be fair. If you want to be across the board, be across the board. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you want NWA is terrible, but you got Chief Keef Bang 3 on your phone. It just really don't add up to me. Make sense. For that, next topic I want to get into albums. I meant to bring this up in the last, I guess, why I had so many topics going through. I'm gonna ask you guys probably a hard question. What's one of your top 5 albums? Well, what's your guys is and I know it's kind of hard. You're gonna be like, and albums change, so yeah. All right, go ahead.
Ready to Die. I just really love how the album just flow like a movie. You know, you go from his birth to his suicide attempt, which is basically his death. And like, then my second favorite album would have to be Blueprint. You know, just because that was the first rap album that I fully listened to. And I remember when my dad coming home on 9/11, having it in his hand, he was blasting it all day, and it just grew on me. Third album would have to be Capital Punishment by Big Pun, because it was like one of the first albums where like I was just hearing like all this wordplay and all this lyricism just so fast, so quick, and so easy. And like, you know, that really made me love words, made me really love vocabulary. My fourth favorite album would have to be Life is Good by Nas, because it released in a point in my life where like life wasn't good. So like, it just hit me. And then certain tracks like Bye Baby, because I got through a really bad breakup because of that song. And like certain tracks like Stay and all that really got me through it. So it's a more personal favorite. And my fifth will have to be, of course, Food and Liquor, because like that hurt me soul track. It's just beautiful. And like, you know, when I went to go see Lupe in DC in the 930 Club, like I was rhyming the whole album word for word. He actually put the mic to my face and let me finish a couple of the songs. So it was just like a real cool moment. And like that is like, to me, that is like the Illmatic of our time. That's how I feel. Like, just subject matter wise, like, and just pushing the bar. Like, that's how I feel. So that's my top 5.
Respect. All right, we'll shoot over to Randy P.
I don't know if I have like any particular order where I can put them in, but
yeah,
I know like 5 that, you know, I guess one would be of course Ready to Die. That's you can play that straight through. No skippable tracks. It's just amazing. I gotta go with the Eminem show.
Wow.
Yeah, because I remember I played that joint faithfully, like for like 3 years straight. Like as a kid, like I used to just play that joint back to back to back. Cause like
no Drake.
Right, no Drake. But like I don't know, like it was one of the first like hip hop albums that I had at the time, and like it was. I remember I learned how to I learned everything I know about trying to rap from Eminem and Ludacris are like two like rappers like back in the day. I used to listen to heavy, but another one would be Reasonable Doubt. I love that album. Like a lot of people say, there's always an argument between Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, like which one was better. I personally like Reasonable Doubt better myself. It's just smooth, from front to back. Let me see. What's another one? Then Late Registration. It's probably another one. It's one of my favorite ones. As many songs as it was, like it was. I don't recall any bad song actually being on there.
Yeah.
Like I'm a huge Kanye fan, but of course Yeezus is trash.
Yeah,
but,
we'll make that known. We won't fuck with Yeezus.
But I don't know. Like you could see the growth between Late Registration and College Dropout.
Yeah.
And that's what made it so much so much better for me, because like he went from being this backpack rapper that people didn't know about at first, but he was dropping hit songs, and then he went to making like songs. Like he was a song maker. I feel around Late Registration around that time. Then my last one again goes back to Kanye, Graduation, which is I think his most perfect album. That's I might have to put that in like my top 2.
Yeah.
Like just period, like of all time, because like it's so perfect. There is no song on there.
You even like is Drunken Hot Girls?
It was cool. It was cool.
Nah, that's how the fuck you saying.
I guess you gotta be in the mood to hear it, but like I feel like it's still good though. Like it was still a good song. And same with Barry Bonds. Like,
Everything I Am.
Yeah.
Glory.
Man.
Homecoming.
Like the whole album was great to me. I don't know. I just really fuck with it.
All right.
Man, those are my 5.
All right, respect. You probably said more than 5, but
Yeah.
did you said you said 5? I just feel like you thought you said 10.
Wait, I did 6.
Yeah, all right.
Nah.
Yeah. No, it's no respect. I ain't no problem. My 5. All right. It's no specific order and stuff like that. I can't do that, and it's gonna change. Stillmatic is on my top 5 off Bucks. Yeah, you ready for? But Stillmatic is in my top 5 off Bucks. I really love that album. I remember coming home and you get off from school, like when I come home from school, and I one mic used to be on television and stuff like that, and I really didn't understand the words. But it's like when I got older and I heard it, I was like, wow, like one mic just blew me away, and it's just like, wow, he's really serious about everything. He's admitting things about himself in the song. Like I switching up from making pop music and his first girlfriend like leaving him, like and everything that was going on in his life. It's just like all I need is just one microphone that's gonna get me through my troubles, and I need this to get by. And I was like, that was just mad deep. And other songs, like he had a song called Rewind. He's spinning an entire story backwards, and it's like I never heard a rapper do that before. You know what I'm saying? And other songs, well, it's the joint he did, The Flyers with AZ. You know what I'm saying? Even though AZ got the best of him on that track, but like I can't, like you can't. I just love that album so much, and Ether just already like off Bucks. Enough said. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even say nothing, like for real. Like, and even in the intro, like Blood of a Slave, Heart of a King. Like I want to get that tattooed somewhere. Like I want to get that tattooed on me. Like that's really deep.
Even what goes around.
What goes around comes around. Yeah. My second joint is Blueprint. The first one. Yeah, not 3. But Blueprint, it gotta be up there. It's just, I just like, You Don't Know is probably my favorite Jay-Z song. Like, that just bumps in the whip so much, and it's just like, I don't know, like, I feel like Jay-Z, he really, like, I think he showed maturity. I get motivated listening to that album. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just sounds like so, like, just great to me, and it's just like, I'll never get tired of it. I never get tired of it. Like, Blueprint, I might have to disagree. I think Blueprint more might got Reasonable Doubt. I don't know. It may change. My drinks change all the time. It Was Written is another one. If I Rule the World, just off that alone, and what's the Affirmative Action, and all those great records. Of course, it was. Matter of fact, what is that? Y'all gonna I know the hip hop community probably gonna kill me. I can't remember. It was like this. I listened to it every single day. Hold up. The Message. That was was one of Nas' hardest verses. I can't even knock that. I can do an entire podcast about that album. Life After Death. I gotta go with that. Life After Death. I think Life After Death was better than Ready to Die. It was just it like you say, like when you thought Ready to Die was a movie. It was just like Life After Death was just like it felt like a movie to me, and it was so surreal, and it just felt like the way he just described like every feeling, like what's beef, and nobody, somebody kills you.
Especially tracks like Play Hey.
Yeah, like even tracks like that, like even though he's just playing around, just singing and stuff like that, it just struck me like, yo, like this is lit. And fifth, y'all probably gonna disagree, and I'm probably gonna change it. I probably change it every day. It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
Oh, yeah.
DMX first album. I got to, I gotta, like, Rough Riders Anthem, Get At Me Dog, Stop Being Greedy. That joint was lit. How's It Going Down with Faith Evans? Y'all know for y'all youngsters out there that ain't really hip. Yo, that's my 5 right there. But y'all go through that, like y'all change y'all different albums, you know what I'm saying?
Changing all the time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends on like what you're listening to more. At that point in time, like what's more in your rotation.
Mm-hmm.
So, like for example, one day I could say Ready to Die. Other day I could say Life After Death. It switches.
It depends on your mood too, cause like where your mind is at currently. Because I had Marshall Mathers LP in my top 5 was number 2, but that was on the point I was angry at the world.
Yeah.
When I'm like getting back happy, I don't put that in my top 5 because I can't feel that anger no more.
And sometimes albums like touch every single mood. It's just like when you're happy, it has happy music, it has sad music, it has depressing music, it has all different types of. It's like listening to Joe Budden's mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be going through a lot to listen to them. If you listen to an entire mood music, you going through some things. You know what I'm saying? You probably need to hold a blunt that's laced or something like that. But anyway, moving on. What are some albums that you think were overhyped? With some overhyped albums in you guys' opinion.
Y'all gonna hate me.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna hate me.
You gonna hate me.
I think that alright, I'm gonna start off easy. I think that not nothing. What's the Drake joint that you just?
If you're reading.
Yeah, if you're reading this, that is completely overhyped. That is overhyped.
I mean, he's right in his shirt.
Yeah, it says J. Cole. so something like that. There's a play on. Alright. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like that joint's overhyped. I think Magna Carta Holy Grail was overhyped. Personally.
Right. It was phenomenal production. But
yeah, it was great production, and I give that to Rick Rubin and everything. But I don't know, it wasn't as great as people made it seem to be. And another one, Dirty Sprite 2, just because I don't like Future, period. But
Oh my God, yo, this going out. Future Hive. Randy, you gotta say your Twitter name. Say it right now. Future Hive. Attack this man.
Underscore Pete. Get at me.
Attack this man right now.
Fuck y'all.
Like, yo, hey, R.I.P. to your mentions, brother.
Look, man. I listened to the first 5 tracks, and like the first thought that came in my head was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, how you got to be in the mood to listen to something like that. I feel like it's cool if you're going out turning up all the time, but like,
yeah, we turn up every time. What are you talking about? It's the mood. See,
like, no, just no, no, I can't do it.
Well, yeah, I would tell you elaborate more, but like you just done because you said something bad about Future. So
all right. So
Randy, we editing that out. Go ahead.
Randy, the Kanye fans gonna hate me, but I think one of the most overrated albums, maybe because the youth, is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Fuck. Fuck.
Because I don't know. When I first heard it, I was like, wow, maybe because it sounds great.
That's his 4th best one to me. So,
but like when I go back and I listen to Late Registration and Graduation, even College Dropout, I don't know. It just don't hit me like those albums do.
Yeah, his
sound wise, it's beautiful, but I don't know, everything else, it's lacking to me. Another album probably would be a Mac Miller album, Watching the Movies with the Sound though. And I ain't like it because I liked Mac when he was in his chill, smoke weed, getting sneakers, kids type music. Not this psychedelic like flow. Like it doesn't fit me, I guess. It doesn't hit me, it doesn't get me hyped. Like it sounded kind of boring to me. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's it.
I know Kanye Stan's gonna attack me for that, but I already said it on Twitter, so it's like,
you already endured the slander.
Yeah, I already endured the slander. Homeboy right here shaking his head like can't believe I said that, but it's all good, man.
All right. Like it just sounded like you don't think it was like he was spitting on My Dark Twisted Fantasy, or you just thought it was
like, I don't know. It's just Late Registration. Yeah, Late Registration struck me more than that.
Yeah, but say I feel what you're saying though. Like it's a good album, but it's not as hyped up as people are trying to make it to be. It's not better than his first 3. I don't think it's better than his first 3. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I agree with you on that.
I can't. I don't want no problems, Kanye. But yeah, I'm about to get into mine. But yeah, y'all probably both gonna hate me about this. I think y'all might agree. First one, Yeezus. Y'all know he admitted it first. Yeezus was not good. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you put it. Bound 2 was the best song on the album, and Bound 2's lyrics were terrible. How you gonna be mad on vacation? Rock Forever 21, but just turned 30. Yeah, that's just about it. Like that, just off bucks, just straight like that. Just we good, Kanye. Another one, Watch the Throne. Watch the Throne. I thought Watch the Throne was overrated. Now I thought production on Watch the Throne was really good. I thought some of the sound, like it was good sounding music, but a lot of the lyrics, it just kind of like lacked substance to me. Like it, when I really think about it, it was just y'all just talking about how fucking rich you are. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like y'all talking about the same. Like y'all gonna get on different topics and say anything that's different. If Jay-Z, you want to sponsor me, I'll take this back. But I'm just saying, I just didn't. It really didn't strike me as a really like people consider it a classic, and I'm just like, what?
I mean, when was the last time you had artists, that prominent make an album together?
Yeah, like collab albums usually suck. Like, I agree. You know what I'm saying? Like
that was probably the best one.
Yeah, but I just don't think it's a classic. Though. I feel like it was really good music, and I think it had great sounds, but it wasn't a classic to me. It just didn't hit all parts. Like lyrics were just It was like, okay.
You don't like New Day?
I expected.
I knew they was a hot song.
I expected the subject matter to be a little deeper.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was just like they talking about like how rich they are living, and that's their life right now. But like I was expecting more songs like what is it called, Murder Excellence or something like that.
Murder of Excellence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I expected more tracks like that, or like more retrospective tracks like Why I Love You, or something like that. Primetime, the bonus tracks was good. Like Primetime was a good bonus track, but I don't know. It's just like it didn't hit me. Like, and when it started off good with No Church in the Wild, and then Niggas in Paris was real good, and then
just kind of faded off.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have took him off.
Yeah.
They should have took that off. Or at least make a bonus track or something.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
Otis was real good.
Otis was dope, and the production on that was phenomenal. I just don't.
New Day was great.
Yeah.
New Day and what was the other joint? Was it Add a Little Sugar?
Yeah.
What was the joint?
The Joy.
Yeah, the Joy.
Joy.
Yeah. That was one of Kanye's Good Fridays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That joint was like another overrated album to me. I say we already said it before. Like Magna Carta.
Yeah.
We already agreed to that. Next one is every album Lupe ever did is overrated. Is completely not. I'm playing. Look, I'm in a room with different people now. I'm not trying to get beat up. The cameraman's about to kill me. We can't take a timeout. We're not playing basketball. But yeah, those are the. I'll wrap it up with that. Like those are the three albums that I thought were really kind of overrated. They didn't really strike that people consider. Oh, it's just so great. Like nah. And I kind of agree. Thinking about it now, like I really do agree with you about My Dark Twisted Black Fantasy. When people say that's the best Kanye album,
Sound wise, it is. But like I don't know, like it just didn't do what Late Registration did to me.
Next hard topic for you guys. Albums that when you first listen to it, you gotta think about this one. Albums when you first listen to it, you thought they were great, but after a while, you just kind of changed your mind about it. Albums you thought were classic, like oh, this is phenomenal, and then later on, you're just like,
this is the one y'all don't hate me on.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him go first.
All right, let him
know, one of them is definitely My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, but the other one, and Lupe saying probably gonna hate me for this, but it's The Cool. And
that was my favorite Lupe
The Cool because like for me to like listen to an album, you know, like no skips. When I listen to Food and Liquor, it go from the poetry to real to Just Might Be Okay, you know, the gotcha, all that. This one, it go from like Go Gadget flow, like I just wasn't like.
You ain't like that joint?
Nah, I just wasn't feeling it. Like the only songs I liked off there that I will still play is the coolest. Of course, Hip Hop, Save My Life, Intruder Alert.
Yeah, Intruder Alert was crazy.
Of course, Superstar, and Put You On Game, where he basically talking about the devil, like. And the corruption of the world and all that.
We might have to cut the cameras after this.
The cameraman obviously does not agree.
He does not agree with The Cool. You know, so that's just how I feel.
Yeah, you just gonna do all this thing. I'm pretty sure you're used to it, bro.
I'm used to it, man. I already said this on Twitter, so if anybody attack me, like I'm gonna just be like, I don't care, like.
Yeah, just pull up like an old tweet, like.
I praise Food and Liquor though. That's the thing, like, God, no artist is perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you're saying it's trash. You know?
Yeah, I'm saying it's trash.
Yeah. All right, y'all gonna hate me. I feel like Blueprint was one of the joints that I really fuck with, like at the time, but then like after a while, it was kind of like, it's a couple songs I can skip on here.
Go ahead.
I told you y'all gonna hate me for this, but I'm trying to think. What's another one? Oh yeah, it goes back to one of the very first joints, one of the very first albums I ever got, Word of Mouth. I thought at the time that was the greatest shit I ever heard in my life. And now it's kind of like it's still good, but it's not as great. It's not in the high standard like that I put it. Like, you know, when I was a kid. Those are my two.
Okay. Okay. The fuck you talking about? The fuck are you talking about? That shit was greatness all across the board.
Wait, which one?
You talking about Blueprint 1?
Yeah.
What skippable songs? Like I got my iPhone out here, people. What skippable songs? Like what are you talking about? Like what's some songs?
All I Need.
I say it's only
All I need was hot. What are you talking about?
There's only a couple songs on here that I even have on my iPhone anymore.
Well, The Ruler's Back, Take Over. You does not. H to the Izzo, Girls.
The only songs I got on here is H to the Izzo, Heart of the City, Song Cry, and Renegade.
You don't know.
Nah.
Whole Lot Jovito. Yes, we said that at the same time. Heart of the City. You got Heart of the City?
Yeah, I got that on there.
Never Change.
Song Cry.
Renegade.
Like I got Renegade and I got Song Cry.
All I Need. Blue.
I have that joint on there.
Yeah, just like you probably gonna have to roll out after this one.
like I said, it's a good album. It's just not as great as I originally thought it was before. Like after a while, it kind of just faded on me. That's kind of what it is. That's what this topic's about. I'm not saying it's a bad album. It's just songs that I would rather listen to.
Mm.
So that's just how it is. I told you I was gonna be mad.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. But we gonna skate past that. Albums for me, I have to say this. I don't Massacre by 50 Cent. When I first heard, man, when Massacre first dropped, right? First off, I'm gonna explain to y'all what happened, right? 50 Cent's about to drop a new video today. I'm like, oh my god, it's lit. We about to get another smash record. Like, better get Mini Men too. Like something like it's about to be on. Candy Shop drops. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this? I'm so mad. Like I'm looking at the video and Olivia's in it. Like, and I'm just like, yeah, I took that dramatic pause. Like I was just like, then I got the album and when I first heard it, I thought it was like amazing. Like, In My Hood, Riding Music. Riding Music is probably one of the best songs ever created, in my personal opinion. Top like 200 greatest songs ever created. Baltimore Love Thing, which he kind of like took like the I Gave You Power theme from Nas when he was playing. That's crack. Get in My Car, hard, but it was a couple songs that it was just like I listen to now. I'm just like, like I never liked Gatman and Robin when I first heard it, and now I just don't like it. I love This Is 50 when it first came out, but now it's just like I'm not really feeling it.
I'm supposed to die.
Huh?
I'm supposed to die tonight.
Yeah. Like that song was when I first heard it, I thought it was hot. I mean, it's a pretty cool song, but it's a couple songs I'm just like
more of a bootleg version of Somebody Gotta Die.
Yeah, like it's just I'm just like but I don't know if it considered still a classic. Because people consider Massacre a classic, but I mean, I guess it's still up there. It's just that when I first heard it, I thought it was better than Give It a Shot Trying, and I just disagree. I don't agree with that at all, whatsoever. I'm probably gonna like make a couple people mad. I'm only gonna do 2 because I'm not trying to, get hurt or anything. I probably have to say the Carter 3. When I first heard the Carter 3, I really loved it, and now it's just like I just don't like. I still love it, but there was a couple songs on there. It's just like like my favorite song on it was Phone Home. I don't know why, and then I listen to it now. Like Phone Home. That's random. It's just like nah.
That's random as shit.
Like, I just can't. Like all songs I chose Phone Home. I was young.
Dr. Carter,
Yeah, like I liked it that. Like I didn't like I like because Dr. Carter was tough. I didn't really care for the beat. I didn't really care for the production on that song. It was a couple songs like I still bang with it now. Like I still bang with the album, but it's just like after a while I just be like, but the Car 2 was just so amazing for me. And just like you shouldn't really do that with artists. Like, a wise man once told me you shouldn't judge artists, but their past projects. You should just judge the album as you hear it. Even though some people, a lot of people do that. But those are my albums for me that I personally believe. Like when I first heard, I was like, oh my god. Now it's just I don't know. Topic for you guys. Albums versus mixtapes, and a question that a lot of people have. Why are albums why aren't mixtapes held in the same regard as albums in you guys' opinion? or do you guys grade them on the same level, or like why do you? Because that's the big debate that people have.
Today, it's the other way around. It's like mixtapes are usually better than the albums. Like if you look at examples like Big Sean, Detroit is his best work, and that's a mixtape. If you say somebody like Joey Badass, 1999, everybody think that's his best work compared to Before the Money. I just think that a lot of artists coming up today have better mixtapes than albums.
I agree.
I think that TDE in particular, they bring it back that less mixtapes, more albums. They focus more on albums, full studio albums. I think another reason why mixtapes are seen as being higher than albums is because artists that was from the 90s and the early 2000s, they starting to make mixtapes too. Like Game is making mixtapes, and I'm like, bro, why you making mixtapes? You got 4 studio albums. You don't need to be making mixtapes. You trying to reach that young generation, I guess. Yeah, I just think that, and I think it's because of the label. They they chop it down to the point where stuff sounds bland and generic, and like, oh, you gotta have that radio hit. Like J. Cole said when on Let Nas Down, he was like, hope like with a record that the radio could play, and he like striking out for months, like he can't find that hit. But you know, another J. Cole, another example, like everybody see Friday Night Lights as his best work, and that's a tape. So I just think that the labels, you know, they chop it up to the point where it just sounds bland, and that the mixtape, they just have more creative freedom. They don't have no shackles on them.
Yeah, that's really how I feel about it. Like with the mixtapes, it's kind of like artists don't like they have freedom to do whatever they want on the mixtapes, make the music how they want. Whereas in the album, you know, you have the label giving their input, saying what you need to have out, what singles you need to put out first. For example, look at Wale's
More About
Nothing mixtape. That shit was great. Then he was like, oh, here's the album though, trash.
Trying to Ambition and
Attention Deficit.
Yeah, Attention Deficit was his first.
Even though Diary one of his best songs.
I say Attention Deficit was good.
Yeah.
But of course, you know, you gotta reach a certain crowd now.
I thought Slight Work was amazing.
You get the fuck out right now.
I thought Slight Work was really good. But I think the question is more is like people, like it's like this, like example. Let me use an example. Just better explain myself. When Drake had came out, if you're reading this too late, you know, like people thought it was a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Like people thought it was like, okay, it's just a mixtape, and then people just loved it so much, and then like people the story started getting switched. Like, oh, it's an album. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was more of those things like if people love it, it's an album. If people hate it, it's a mixtape. You know, like, and I was in that situation in particular. I was kind of like, what? Like, is it a mixtape? Is it an album? You know, and some people, you know, the whole Cash Money situation just to get out of his contract. But what I noticed is that I think Fab has said this in an interview when he was talking about, you know, people always, you know, say like, oh, Fab don't got that that really good album, but he has really good mixtapes out. And he was like, why aren't mixtapes held in regard of the album? Like, you're judging an artist by a complete project. A mixtape is a complete project. Why are they not by you?
But sometimes I actually, you know, like for example, Big Crit has put out mixtapes that are fucking albums. I don't care what nobody says. Like his first two, like what was it? Forever and a Day, and then the
Return of Forever.
Yeah, Return of Forever. Them joints, those are albums. I feel just like I feel like the warm up could be considered an album, like from J. Cole, or how about Section 80? Those are albums.
Soul Tape 1 and 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's. I feel like people need to.
Because back then mixtapes were not as full length as albums. They was like on a tape recorder, A and B side, and like perfect example would be like Biggie with the Microphone Murderer before he started really becoming Biggie. He had that mixtape, or like I'm not sure if 50 first tape, what's it called? Power 50.
Y'all Power of the Dollar.
I mean, Power of the Dollar. I don't think that was a full length like project. It probably had like a couple songs on there and like some snippets. So that's how mixtapes were. There was like a couple songs, then some snippets, and then you got the album. Like they'd shout it out, be like, you know, coming soon or something like that. Now you got full length samples and features and all this and that. Like that sound like albums. So that's now I think mixtapes are being held as albums now. But back then they weren't because they were so short. Like they was like EPs but shorter.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have like 1 or 2 or 3 songs, even at that.
Kind of like what was Kanye's joint? I think it was Prerequisite or something like that. It had like a rough version of Jesus Walks on it and stuff like that. It was on like 4 songs on there. Yeah.
So I agree that, you know, back in the days it was, you know, better, and people always refer to like today, but it's a new age, and I think mixtapes should be held in the same high regard like that. You know, so a lot of people just see it differently. Like, hey, if it's great, it's considered an album. It's like mixtape. Like, I think people try to use that as a scapegoat if a project bombs. I fully believe that.
Like a lot of people see Future tapes as albums.
Yeah,
I see it as trash.
I see that.
And A$AP Rocky too.
Yeah, like that. What was it? Long Live. Yeah, that was considered great. Alright, so the next segment of the show is I don't care what y'all say. Hashtag I don't care what y'all say. This part of the show, we did this on the last discussion. Part of the show, basically, we go through 3 unpopular opinions by each person, and every person will get to rebuttal their unpopular opinion from anybody else, and they just, you know, say how they feel, whether they agree, disagree, or like, oh, you stupid. You know what I'm saying? We start off with that. So, you know what? I'm gonna go first. About the hashtag I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. Fabulous does not get the credit he deserves, and you can argue that he's a legend. That's one. Second one is, I don't care what y'all say. I think it's still disrespectful to compare Kanye to Jay-Z rapping wise. Third one is, Biggie was all around a better rapper than Tupac will ever be. Those are my 3. How you guys feel about that?
I agree with that last one actually.
Definitely agree with that last one and the second one. Kanye will never be better than Jay-Z rapping wise.
Yeah.
You say y'all agree with those?
I really don't have a problem either. To be honest with you.
Even the Fab thing, because I think Fab
is the best middleman. I call him a middleman in rap. Like those middleweight.
Can I ask a question?
Random.
Legit. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead. Come to the got my man Sigourney in the building. Come to the mic, Sigourney. Get your feelings off, brother.
No. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it.
Unexpectedly.
Yeah. But I got a question for real. What is it that I want to make sure I ask the question right? What is it that makes a rapper or an artist great? Is it really his lyrics or is it the creativity? Because we were having a conversation earlier where we were talking about My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and we were saying that really what makes it a great album seems to be more of the production, the movie that goes along with it, or is it just the lyrics? Because nowadays when you listen to a lot of art or a lot of albums, rappers and those type of things, if you don't have a full package, then you really aren't going to be considered the greatest. So is it lyrics? Is it just artwork, or is it a mixture of both? What is it that you're saying that makes this guy better than the other?
Okay, I made that statement that I was like, to compare Kanye to Jay-Z rapping wise. That's why I think rapping, I think because creativity, Kanye blows Jay-Z out of the water. He's the most creative rapper ever. I personally believe that people try to compare Kanye to Jay-Z as far as like lyricism and stuff like that, and I just think that Jay-Z blows Kanye out of the park. And just in my personal opinion, that's how I personally feel about that. You guys want to make a statement about that?
I agree that Kanye is one of the most creative artists, rap artists, ever. But it's like, just like you said, is it a mix of both? It has to be, because you can't just be, you can't just have the good side businesses and everything that you do, and then not have the music to back it up in order to be great. Just like you can make all the moves you want, Like, you can make movies, you can do, tours and all this other stuff, like have great performance. But if the music isn't great, then that kind of diminishes the value as an artist, I feel like it all binds together.
Back then, it used to be about lyrics. It used to be about who could spit the illest rhymes. Now, it's about who has the total package, who can rap, who can sing, who can be great behind the boards. That's why you see rappers like Cole, rappers like Drake, rappers like Kanye singing and doing production. Like they try and be triple threats now. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a musical theater artist. They try to sing, dance, and act. Like they trying to do all three. So now you need all three. And I think that Andre 3K kind of started that, and then Kanye blew the door down. Now everybody wants to be like that. So
yeah. All right, respect.
the overall artist.
Respect. All right, Randy P.
Oh yeah, my three.
I don't care what y'all say.
Yeah, I don't care what y'all say. Big Crit is a top 5 artist in the game right now. All right, my second one. I don't care what y'all say. Switch is about to be tough. Kanye gonna make a comeback.
It's going to last.
All right, my third one. I don't care what y'all say. A$AP Rocky's album wasn't as great as people say it is.
All right.
It was my 3.
You want me if I go first? Yeah. Mind if I go first and tell him like my brother, the fuck you talking about? Kanye album about to be good. First off, he's coming off of Yeezus, his worst track ever. The songs that he put out were forgettable. Like All Day, I gotta give All Day. All Day is a good record. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's cool. But that joint with Vic Mensa and other songs he put out and like they just and like the song he made about his mother, like I actually thought that was dope. But it's just like all his like it just like he's so okayish. You know what I'm saying? What makes you think that this album is just gonna be great? He's still the same. He's Kanye Kardashian. Shout out to Charlamagne. But he's Kanye Kardashian.
So out of the 3 songs he put out for the album or so far, you only don't like Wolves. Is that what I'm getting? Because you said All Day was tough.
Yeah. He put out like another song. Like it was his new song. I forgot the name of it. No. That was on the last one. But it was like some other. I forgot. It was another track that I heard. But it was just other like. I don't think that this album is just going to be. How is it about to be tough? I don't see it. It's about to be. Oh, if anything, it's going to be okayish at best.
I feel like he's following a pattern. I feel like, whereas like he has good projects, puts out one bad project, and then he comes back again with a good project. I don't think Kanye's too good of an artist to put out too many trash projects. And the 2, for example, the 2 songs that you said were dope, the joint he did about his mom, and then All Day, those are good songs. Those are really good songs. Well, that already tells you right there.
You can't care a song about the dude's mom is whack.
Plus, it's no guarantee that those tracks are gonna be on the final album.
That's true. I feel like All Day is gonna be on the final album though.
But I just don't see what makes it is going to be tough. Like if you really look at Kanye's mind state, like I'm judging by like the interviews he was doing with the Houseway and stuff like that. Like you can tell like that this album, just looking at this album about to be trash. And then he just comes back. I just feel like what has he really changed?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well,
like
then again, on Yeezus, he also said that he was doing that just to say fuck you to everyone else. Like he was just saying fuck you to everybody. Like the labels and everything. Like he made sure he made an album that had no type of radio play possible on the album.
Mm. So he made an album to have no radio play, but it's still supposed to be a good album.
No, I'm talking about Yeezus. Like that's what he did on Yeezus.
Uh-huh.
This album, he's not doing that. You trying to tell me All Day's not tough?
All Day is a good song. I admitted that, but I'm just saying like the songs that I'm hearing now, it's what I'm saying. I'm just not excited for it. Like it's just like what is different now? Like you're gonna have to show and prove. Like
did he not show with All Day that it was better than anything he put on Yeezus?
Yeah, but that's not saying a lot. Like What Andre 3000 say? You only as ill as your last cut. I'm just saying. I just don't agree with Ty. You know, sure. 2 cents in.
Nah, man. Like I'm after Yeezus, I'm just waiting for it. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad.
Hey, man, you gotta have faith.
If this album is bad, I might just give up on Ye.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that, but I'm keeping faith.
If it's good, I will praise it. If it's trash, it's fucking trash.
Yeah. That shit going. You be a switch. Shit gonna break the backboard and it's gonna hit the popcorn guy. Like you know how Charles Barkley in Space Jam. But anyway, go. So y'all don't care what y'all say.
I don't care what y'all say. Born Sinner is a classic rap album. Second one, I don't care what y'all say. Dom Kennedy is the most boring rapper I have ever listened to in my entire life. Number 3, I don't care what y'all say. 95% of trap music is trash. Complete trash. I am perfectly fine with bumping Alright by Kendrick in my car. I don't need to just bump trap in my car. Fuck trap music.
That dramatic pause, you know what I'm saying? Okay, alright. Which one you got a problem with, Brandon?
I don't think Dom Kennedy is the most.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Like, he makes some good songs. He makes tough music. Like not everything is great, but I feel like to say it's boring.
I call them NyQuil rappers. Like MF Doom, he's a NyQuil rapper.
MF Doom?
Yeah, he bores me to death. Mac Miller about to join that list soon.
Wow. That's tied for you. I don't.
Oh, and definitely Schoolboy Q is on that list as well. Just bores me.
What? Bores you?
Yeah, Schoolboy Q bores me.
That's crazy.
Well, I disagree with the Dom Kennedy and what was the other rapper you said that bores you?
Q, Mac Miller.
Q and Mac Miller. I would disagree with that. I feel like with Dom Kennedy, it may be like he's so laid back, but it's like he makes like music that you can just ride to and vibe to. He don't really make upbeat music. He just make like
I like up tempo stuff.
Yeah. Like he makes the laid back.
So then why don't you like Q then?
Like Q makes
because he makes a lot of bangers.
Because when I hear like Kendrick and then I hear J Rock and then I hear Soul, it's like
you're basically comparing them to everyone else now.
And it's like even though Soul about to get boring to me too and kind of corny.
I said that before. No one wants to believe me.
Nobody wants to listen with both of you. Absolutely boring.
I mean, these days was like fucking snooze fest, man.
Thank you. I said this last time. No one wanted to listen to me. Yeah, look at him.
Yeah, but I just don't. I don't agree. Like, okay, as far as trap music goes, I understand. I feel like it's a time and place for trap music. Like, it's understandable. Like, in a party, yeah, like, ain't nobody in a party saying play Big Crit or J. Cole. Nobody's saying that. You know what I'm saying? And those are phenomenal artists. But no, I think it's a time and place for that type of music, that type of sound. Like, yeah, we need future March Madness somehow.
And my thing is, trap is basically the new crunk, but crunk still had like good lyrics. I don't hear I just hear a beat. I just hear a noise with trap.
Yeah.
The thing about trap music that gets me when I ask people why they like it, they're like, man, the beat is hard. I'm like, why don't you just listen to the instrumental?
Yeah.
If that's the case.
Yeah, like trap music today reminds me like of crunk songs like Hairbuster. But even Hairbuster had good lyrics. Like it still got you hyped, but like it still has some type of lyrical ability in it.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you about trap music. I'm not a big trap guy, but I say that it's a place for it. There's a time and a place for it.
If you consider an artist like Don trap, then I'm okay with that. But like Young Dolph and like all them other dudes,
Nigga named Pee Wee Long.
yeah, and all that. Fuck Migos too.
Fuck Migos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, And Young Thug too. Vince Staples trying to say hip hop is scared of Young Thug. No one's scared of Young Thug.
No one's scared of Young Thug, but I think girls are scared of Young Thug. They go to Young Thug concert and they gonna be wearing the same thing he wearing on stage, and they don't want to, want somebody to just take their outfit. But
nobody's scared of a rapper who paints his nails red.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But our Young Thug really a thug, so I don't want no problems. He's shooting up tour buses, but no, but I don't want no issue. But I respect that. But we're gonna wrap this great episode of Artificial Ignorance up, guys. I appreciate you brothers for coming on. Thank my man Randy P.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, he said that bullshit about Blueprint. But anyway, also I want to give a shout out to my man Devin Battle. He is behind the camera doing the camera thing. Shout out your favorite. I see you, brother. I see you. I see you. It's Wade. Anyway, you can hit him up on Twitter at it's Wade. It's _ Wade. ITS_Wade. I know y'all spell Wade. But and also hit him up on the YouTube. The YouTube is Devin Battle. Just type that in, it'll be the first thing to pop up. Also hit up his business Twitter at Stay Tuned DVP. Make sure I get it right, because I'll be fucking up. Yeah. Also I want Ty wants to shout his social media and everything out, how you connect, what you got in the works and everything.
Shout out to Team DAR, True God Immortal. Follow me at Taraiku. That's my real name. TARIKU _. I'm a film critic, aspiring film critic. He helps me with that. I just did a review for Straight Outta Compton on his website, and basically we do roundtables about hip hop, sports, social issues. It's a good site. It's a good way to push the culture of the world and our people. And yeah.
All right, Randy P. Where can they find you at?
Yeah,
Works you got going on?
Y'all can look me up on Twitter and Instagram at Randy _P. You can follow my SoundCloud at SoundCloud/Randy P Music or AudioMac/Randy P. Shout out to Abstract Campus. My man Devin Battle behind the camera, part of Abstract. Abstract, we never left. Remember that. Yeah.
Also, I would like to shout out my Black People Meet page. You find me on there in your mama mouth 84, and also you can find me on Farmers Meat. My profile up there. Farmers only. My fault. Farmers Meat. That's for the other nasty stuff. Farmers only at I'ma pick at you. You can hit me up on there too. Hey, don't forget to sponsor, because I'm a hard black man, poor black man with a podcast, and my car is not really working right. It was rumbling outside. Till next time, guys. Peace. You a bitch for saying Blueprint 3 was Blueprint 1 when they
Bringing the drama. Trying to come up in the game. Small C. Add a couple of $signs to my name. Rockefeller, yo. Waiting for my day to come. Just give me the